What's good with y'all? It's your boy Cameron. The video straight like that. Comment down below what you want to see in the next video. Like, subscribe if you brand new to the channel. Let's go ahead and hop into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got the hair out. I gotta get a rebraid, so you know they don't like it when you come in with the old braids still in. So you gotta take them out before you go back in. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get a rebraid and all that. Also, you know what I'm saying? Chargers to the bowl. We going to the Super Bowl, baby. You know what I'm saying? Mark my words. But today we watching an interesting video. It's a tier list on how to raise a girl's interest, bro. Now I have no idea who this guy, or I know who he is. I've seen his videos. His name is YBC2 Cold, something like that. And I've never really clicked on none of his videos. And I just seen it pop up on my page, and I was like, maybe I should react to this. I don't know if he give good advice. I don't know if he red pill, black pill. I don't know if he one of them pills. You know what I'm saying? This man could be worse than FedEx. Who knows, bro? Worse than Austin Dunham. We'll go ahead and see, dog. Let's see what he talking about. So without further ado, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Let's go.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the ways that you can raise a woman's interest level. This is probably going to be one of the
Be handsome. That's about it, gang. Be handsome. I'm gonna tell you right now, none of this stuff matters, because if you are attractive, then you attractive, bro. You can do anything. Understand that women will always say that looks don't matter. Looks don't matter. It's cap. Looks matter, bro. Looks matter. And, you know, they're not the only thing that matters, because once you get in the door, then personality starts to matter. But you have to get in the door first, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in the house before the other stuff starts to matter. So, you know, looks is pretty much the only way to raise her interest at the beginning, at least. Once you've already secured her, once you have started to talk to her, then your personality starts to become a bit more important. But looks will always remain important in some capacity. They'll become less and less important over time. But understand that, you know, even if you're in a long-term relationship, it's important to keep your looks up, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to get like super out of shape, or you don't want to get like super, you know, just, you know what I mean? You just look bad, stop taking care of yourself. And the reason why is because, especially with women, they'll look at you and be like, like, dang, like I might be able to do better. You know what I mean? She'll stick around because she's comfortable, but she'll look at you and be like, oh man, like this man ain't even. And it's worse for men, because see, what you got to understand is that men are supposed to be looked at as this masculine figure. You know what I'm saying? For women, it's a little bit easier. If a woman, you know what I mean, she start letting go of herself in a relationship or something, if she get like 300,000 pounds or something crazy, you know what I'm saying? She on my 600-pound life, you know what I'm saying? Dudes will stick with her, because we're not really looking at her for protection and providing, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at her for, you know, other qualities. We looking at our women look at men for a sense of protection, for a sense of provision. And in order to have that, you know what I mean, part of that is having to build. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on top of it as a man, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you're going to pull away from a girl and you're not going to hear from her again, okay? It's not 100% like...
I would venture to say most times that's what's going to happen. He put it in, will give you much better chances. This is why I say it's because if you are at the point where you have to pull away, it means that she wasn't already interested in you. This is how women work, bro. If she wasn't already interested in you in the first place, you raising you having to raise her interest by pulling away, it'll raise her interest, but like it's temporary. I'm trying to think of like a good analogy for it. It's kind of like Instagram, right? Pulling away, it'll give the effect of like Instagram. This is what I mean by that. On Instagram, you see people and they putting their best foot forward. You see girls with makeup on. You see dudes, you know, they juicing up. You know what I mean? You see dudes in front of cars that they don't own. You see people at their best, and you see a bunch of fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, look at what this person's doing. But in real life, they're kind of lame. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you see this person, it's like, whoa, look at what they're doing. Then you see them in real life, and it's like, same type of deal. When you pull away, her interest is going to be peaked, because it's like the mystery. Oh my gosh, like, well, he must have other things going on. He might have other girls. And this might happen. Most of the time it doesn't. But, oh my gosh, he might have other girls. And then it's like, you talk to him in real life, or she comes back around and starts talking to you, and then she realizes why she didn't like you in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So I would encourage you, like, if you dealing with a girl and she didn't like you on day one, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cooked.
Proof, she has to have some level of interest, like no matter how low, even if she has 1%, if you pull away, you increase your chances. But let's say she has absolutely no interest at all, like you never had a chance to begin with, pulling away is not going to do
I
anything.
feel like that's the majority of it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I just think, yeah, it just, this is how it happens most of the time. You pull away and nothing happens. And even if she does come back, she's just playing a game. It's like increasing your chances at what? Continuing to get played? Like, that's just the way I view it. Let's
But
get
it
to the
will
next
do a
one.
lot for you. It will put it right where it belongs over here. Next up, we have being persistent, which, funny enough, is the opposite of pulling away. So if
Yeah, bro. Obviously, this won't make her interested at all. Here's the thing about being persistent. Being persistent will most likely get you to the point of having a date 9 times out of 10. It will get you to the point of having a date, but that's about it. It'll be like a pity date. You know what I mean? And she'll stick with you for pity, maybe. But the thing about it is that, like, in the moment the next best option comes along, like the only time being persistent only works because of opportunity and chance and luck, right? It only works because she probably just, the dude that she really liked don't like her no more, and you there. You just happen to be there because you're persistent and you're comfortable and you're safe. So she might give you a date. She might give you a small little chance eventually, but it's not going to end well. I can promise you that. As soon as she comes across a guy, as soon as a guy that's better, this is how dudes get cheated on. This is how guys get cheated on. As soon as a guy that's better comes along, she's like either gonna leave you or she'll stick around and she'll be texting a dude on the side. She's not gonna have any respect for you. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts this in the bottom tier. I mean, do we even need to? I mean, he gotta know that, right? You gotta. This nigga put it in slightly better chances. Let's see what he had to say, bro. I thought we was on the same. Yo, YBC gang. I thought we was on the same page.
I'm not gonna say it has as much of a success rate as pulling away, because when you pull away, you're basically putting the ball in her court. So if she reaches out again, you know that she has interest. If you're persistent, I feel like you're just gonna get lucky. You're just gonna catch her on a day where she's like, you know what, fuck it, dude, I'm just gonna give this guy a chance. So let's say that this is gonna give you slightly better chances. Me personally, I don't recommend being persistent, bro. Come on, dude. Like, if you're a fucking young guy.
Yeah, I mean, slightly better chances. Chances at what though, gang? Like, chances at what? Like, chances to lose money on a date that she don't care about. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, chances. Like, this is the problem. Too many dudes I just want the chance. You keep thinking about chance as if chance matters. Having a chance doesn't mean shit. You want to walk in with guaranteed money, bro. You want to be guaranteed. Like, we look for a relationship. We look for, what I'm saying, something deeper. We're not looking for a chance. If a girl has to give you a chance, that means that you already lost. It's not about chance, not about opportunity. Y'all should be on at least equal footing. Minimum, it should be equal footing. No, that's not no chance. Like, both of us are benefiting from this experience. A chance makes it sound like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like, yeah, sure, I'll give him. Like, it's such a submissive way to look at things. And that's why being persistent, I said, it will get you a date. Sure, it might give you better chances. It'll get you a date, but it ain't gonna get you much farther, gang. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. How do I know that? Because that used to be me.
Even if you're an older guy, we have shit to do. We can't be too persistent. But let's say you really like a girl, pushing it a little bit doesn't hurt. If she has extremely low interest, she's gonna be disgusted by your persistence. She's gonna be like, get the fuck away from me. But if she has any interest at all, I guess you might end up getting lucky. Next, glowing up. I know the black pills are already fucking edging to this one. Like, yes, glow up. Yes, looks is all that.
Listen, bro, I'm going to be 100% honest about having a glow up. Having a glow up matters, but not as much as you think it matters. Now, I think having a glow up is better than pulling away and being persistent, but I also would have put both of those like towards the bottom anyway. I would have put being persistent at the very bottom, and I would have put pulling away at she'll be interested she'll be more interested, but not necessarily in you. Glowing up, I will put slightly better chances. Here's why. As much as I think looks matter the most, first impressions are extremely important. When you first meet a girl, understand that if she views you as one thing and she views you as ugly, it's going to be very, very difficult for her to view you in any other way because she won't be paying attention to your glow up. And even if she does, you know what I mean? Maybe she'll be kind of into you a little bit more. But let's be honest here, bro. You're not the only person glowing up. Even people that were already considered attractive continue to have glow ups, because a glow up is really just you getting a little bit older and you taking care of yourself and styling yourself in a better way, right? That's kind of all it is, really. So understand that a glow up will help. It will help. It will help. You will probably get some more attention. You'll get better results, but it ain't gonna be some kind of, oh my gosh, I just get all the hoes now. It ain't gonna be like that, bro. All right. And the thing about it too is like, with a glow up, like I said, first impressions are really important, right? Let me give you a brief story. Brief. In high school, there was this one girl who she she was considered like the ugliest girl in the whole school. You know what I'm saying? And was that fair to say? Was she really the ugliest girl in the whole school? I don't know. I'd venture to say, maybe. But maybe not. I don't know. That's not really the point, whether she was or wasn't. The point is, no matter what she did from that point forward, because we were kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, from a distance, though, you know what I mean? But exactly. But check this out. The reason why we were cool from a distance is because the social aspect of it. A lot of people don't really think about the social aspect of attraction. If somebody's considered ugly, it doesn't matter. Like, if she's considered ugly by the cool, popular kids, by the popular people, by, most people, then you're not gonna want to rock with her, because you're gonna feel like, oh, like especially in high school, college, especially when you're in school, you don't feel like, oh, like, I don't want to mess with a girl that's not wanted by nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Why would I mess with a girl that's considered ugly? So it didn't matter what anybody thought about her or whatever. We were cool from a distance, and I recognize, you know what I mean, she like lost weight and stuff like that. She trying to make herself look good over the years, and still nobody really cared. Nobody cared about the glow up that she had. It's because first impressions was that she was ugly. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really matter. It didn't matter. Once you are considered something by the masses, most people will continue to see you that way, whether it's fair or not. Whether it's fair or not. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not fair. That's why, having a fresh start and being in a new environment usually helps you. So like when you go from high school to college, usually a lot of people kind of, they take care of themselves better. They got to maybe put on a persona, whatever they got to do to change, so that they're seen, so that they got a fresh start and they're seen as more attractive and more desirable. You know what I mean? Having a new environment is probably the ultimate power move. I'm gonna be honest. You just switch the girls that you around. Really, that's really the ultimate power move. Matters.
But let's say, you asked her out while you were like 5'4", fat.
I would put it in the green.
And then somehow you transformed into like the 6'3" Chad who looks like a fucking model. Are you going to have higher chances with her? Absolutely. In fact, I'm actually going to have to put this at ultimate power move. I have seen so many cases where a girl rejects a guy and then, he just has an insane glow up. And when we're talking glow up, we're talking specifically face and height. We're talking about...
Listen, bro. Again, first impressions matter. So if you were some kind of like lanky 5'2" kid or something like that, and you became some kind of crazy Omega Chad, whatever, 6'5", perfect jawline, obviously it's going to help. I'm not gonna sit here and cap and say it's just not gonna help you at all. But let's not just sit here and not live in reality. Let's not sit here and not live in real life. If you're around the same group of people, like, so if you're in school, if you're around the same group of people every single day, it's not going to do the maximum damage. It won't do anything. It won't do as much as compared to if you went to a new environment and that was just you. You know what I'm saying? Because again, first impressions do matter, bro. People aren't paying attention to your glow up as much, bro. And, that might be an unpopular opinion. You know what I mean? People might disagree, but it's the truth. It's true. Having a glow up is great. But, you know what I mean? The whole point of what I'm saying versus what he's saying is that I do not think that raising her interest is an easy thing to do, nor is it something that you should really try to do. You know what I mean? Because raising her interest implies that her interest is already low. So you having a glow up, again, will help, but you're competing with a bunch of other people that also had a glow up. Like I don't know, bro. You could it'll get you it'll get you in the game. Don't really guarantee nothing though.
two pillars of the black pill here. Her interest is gonna go through the fucking roof, especially if you end up becoming a really good looking guy.
Also, the likelihood of you becoming a Chad after being just like butt ugly is kind of low. Let's be honest here, bro.
So obviously having an extreme glow up isn't realistic if you're in your 20s or your 30s, but if you happen to be a teenager watching this right now and a girl rejected you and you're fucking 14, when you're 18, she might end up crawling back to you because she's like, holy shit, this guy's actually really good looking. So I'm telling you.
Yeah, and the thing about this is how I'm thinking of glow up. I'm thinking of glow up like you actually did something to glow up. You went through a gym transformation. You know, your face got a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? When we're talking about young ages, when we're talking about 12, 13, 14 years old, obviously you're going to look significantly different from when you were a child. That's different. That's not a glow up. That's just you just got a little older. You're just not a kid anymore. That's all it is. It's just like okay, she rejected me when I was in 6th grade. Like, bro, it was 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably thought you had cooties or something. I don't know. And it wasn't that serious. Oh, but now she want me. I'm a senior in high school. Like, bro, that was so many years ago. Of course you gonna look different. That's not a glow up. You just got a little bit older. That's all. I don't know, man. But a real glow up is when in a short span of time, your looks get better significantly, or not even significantly, but you know they just get better.
Right now, having a glow up is so fucking OP. And you know, if you're a little bit overweight, you can start going to the gym, exercising, drinking more water, and that might lead you to glowing up so much to the point where a girl is going to go from low interest to very high interest. But also, there's going to be some girls who can't unsee the previous you. Like, no matter how much you glow up or how much better looking you are, some girls are still going to be like attached.
That's going to be most girls because I'm going to say this and it's not going to make any sense. It's about looks, but it's not all about looks. Your looks put you in a category, right? So if she doesn't view you as attractive off rip, she's going to put you in a category that will be unfair. It'll be unfair, but she's going to put you in the category of loser, probably stinks, personality sucks. There's a bunch of other stereotypes that come with not being attractive. So even if you do glow up, she's still going to associate you with those negative traits for a while, maybe not forever, but for a while.
To your previous identity. So no matter how much you grow up, you're not going to be able to pull them. That's why I kind of recommend moving on. Even if you do glow up and she comes back, really. Fucking ditch her, bro. Don't take her back. The fuck? Next up, we have gym transformation. All right, here comes a very controversial take. I think
Before he even says anything, because I want to get my own take first. Obviously, I want to get my own take. Gym transformations, I'm going to put that either at the bottom or she'll be more interested, but not necessarily in you. Bottom or second to the bottom, for sure. And the reason why is because of a couple of reasons. First of all, having a gym transformation is great for yourself, yes. But okay. And a lot of dudes are not going to agree with me on this, obviously, because most of you are probably gym bros, right? And you think that getting all these muscles is going to attract all these girls. It doesn't. And let me tell you why. Because first of all, when it comes to looks, your face is the most important thing, first of all. Second of all, when it comes to your body, right? Women do not look at you like a guy who is like, I don't even know a guy who's like kind of muscular. He just got some baby gains. You know what I'm saying? Versus a guy who's been in the gym for like a few years. Understand that, yes, if you lift, you can clearly see the difference. You can clearly see the difference in the size, difference in striation, difference in definition. You know what I mean? Difference in the amount of water weight that each person can. But women don't care. If you got a little bit of muscle, it don't matter. And even to go beyond that, I'm venture to even say that the average woman doesn't even need you to really be that muscular to look in shape.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm going. Oh, are you on?
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just edit it out.
I'm going to get me some food from that Mexican food place. You want a burrito or something?
Yeah. Can you give me a al pastor burrito?
Just out. What's on it?
Or just a California burrito.
The California burrito al pastor.
Al pastor, yeah. Where was I at? Oh, what was I saying? Oh, okay. My fault. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, most girls, you just need to look in shape. Really, looking in shape is one thing, but having a whole gym transformation, I got all these muscles, overrated, bro. Overrated, dog. Only thing you gonna do is more dudes is gonna look at you and be like, wow, like respect, bro, respect. Girls, not really gonna pull that many girls. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So again, having muscles is great and all. It's kind of like the icing on the cake. But if you don't have the face, it's not really gonna do much for you. I'm gonna be honest.
Your physique doesn't actually make a girl want you that much more. I'm probably gonna put this at will give you slightly better chances. Like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even do that because, like, bro, it's girls that will get with fat dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's girls that will get with super skinny dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, your physique don't matter that much, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
The best coping mechanism here. You get broken up with, you get rejected, you realize that girls don't really want you, and then you transform your physique at the gym. This is going to indirectly make you do some of the other stuff because you have more confidence, you have more self-esteem that will raise her interest. But
Yeah, that's
going to
true,
the gym
but-
and transforming your physique on its own and then, posting a shirtless pic, maybe, dude, I'm gonna say it might give you higher chances, but it's nowhere near as powerful as like an actual goal.
I mean, even just think about the logistics of it, bro. Like, in order for a woman to truly see your gym transformation, you have to like have your shirt off or have on a shirt that reveals your muscles. Now, let's be honest here. Like, most of it, if you're just wearing a regular shirt, right, it's not necessarily form fitting. It's just a regular shirt. You're not really going to be showing off your physique unless you just got crazy forearms. You know what I mean? If you wear a shirt that's kind of form fitting and shows your biceps, that's cool. But like, what about everything else? Like, you know what I mean? The shoulders, the chest muscles, all of that, bro. Like, you'll be able to kind of see it, but it ain't gonna be nothing crazy, bro. Like, I promise you, that's not really what women are looking for. You know what I mean? That's like male gaze type shit. That's not the female gaze.
Up with your face and your height. And don't twist my words.
Face
That
and
doesn't
height
mean
are
don't fucking
most
go to the
important.
gym or that it's useless. You should be going to the gym. You should be doing everything in your power to make yourself more attractive and to just feel better about yourself overall.
That's
But
facts.
don't expect some fitness transformation to make a girl all of a sudden like head over heels for you. Maybe it does for like a
Facts.
very small percentage of girls, but it's really not that powerful of a tactic. But yo, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, dude. Let me know if you transformed your physique and a girl who was absolutely not interested in you was fucking
100%. And I'm sure that's happened where someone transformed their physique and a girl all of a sudden can. And there's obviously, I'm just generalizing here. Like, I'm not talking about every person's case, but I'm just talking about on average. On average, it won't help.
fiending for your biceps or some shit. Next up, having game. Yeah.
I'm going to put this ad. Drum roll, please. One of the bottom two. Again. Yeah. I'm gonna put this in one of the bottom two. Having game is like not like, bro. Y'all ever seen that meme where it says Riz versus sexual harassment? The reason that is true is because if you're ugly and you have game, it's just going to be viewed as a harassment and abuse. You're creepy. You're weird. You're weird. That's facts. Like, you could be the smoothest talker ever. If you ugly, it's creepy, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let an attractive dude do the same thing. Let an attractive dude be the smoothest guy. Wow. So it's not really about game. Like, that's some common misconception. Y'all think that having game is gonna get you in the draws, bro. She already knows within 10 seconds of talking to you whether or not she's giving you the coochie or not, bro. Whether or not she's giving up the pussy, bro. In 10 seconds of talk, it don't take game, bro. It don't take like I'm telling you, you don't have to have Riz. Like, it can help you. You know what I mean? Like, it'll help you. And I've explained this before, bro. Looks will help you get to a certain level. Looks will help you. It's like a pyramid, a reverse pyramid, right? If you're ugly, you're gonna get this small amount of girls down here, right? The more attractive you get, the more access to women you have, right? In order to maximize the access to these women, you would have to have game. You know what I mean? So that way, and game includes body language, not being nervous, you know what I mean, around girls, being able to hold a conversation. This is arguably, I would say this is more important than a gym transformation. So, I'll say it'll give you slightly better chances. I'll put it in the green. But it'll maximize your access to the current level of women that you already have access to. It'll maximize how much you get on that level, but it will not take you to the next step. Because if you are unattracted to a woman, it doesn't matter what you say, you're not getting in them draws. I'm being 100 with you, bro. I'm gonna be 100. We'll see where he puts this, and then and this video is getting hella long, and we'll do part 2 to this. I promise we'll do part 2.
This is going
if it does well. I don't know. We gonna see. If it flop, I ain't doing this shit no more. Come on, gang.
To the top. I know people are gonna say, dude, this is cope, man. If you don't meet the looks requirement,
this is cope.
You can't game your way into her pants. No. Stop. I've seen infinite cases. In fact, I've had infinite cases where I've taken girls from a low interest to high interest, strictly with my words, strictly with games, strictly with, knowing what to do.
Cap. Cap. I'm gonna call Cap. Here's why I'm going to call Cap. What most likely happened in that case was, yeah, sure, I'm not going to say she had low interest. She probably didn't have the best interest in you, the most interest in you. I mean, it was probably that, maybe before or at some point, she might have viewed you as or seen some behavior that made you come off as maybe nervous or maybe non-masculine, or maybe, she thought you were lame. Maybe she thought you were a different type of person, whatever. And game, by you being confident around her with your words or whatever, made her realize that, oh no, his personality is actually pretty solid and he looks good. It wasn't really that your words made her want you. It was more so that she probably thought that you weren't that confident, and then when you showed that you were confident, you already had the looks, probably. I'm going to be honest. Now, we don't know what you look like, but I'm going to say that having game, that's cap, bro. It's a classic case of Riz versus sexual harassment, dog. Go find me a ugly nigga and have him try and spit game. He's getting stiff-armed by every woman. I promise. I promise you. I know people IRL. I mean, if we go in all personal anecdotes, I know people IRL that got game that be getting snubbed all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's because that, I done seen, bro, come on now.
Again, this entails passing shit tests. This entails showing emotional strength, not being too needy, and just, running the game, dude. Knowing the set of rules that are gonna...
Yeah, bro, I don't know. I'm getting kind of red pill vibes from this dude. I don't know if he is red pill, but I promise you, listen, bro. As you start to keep going down, as you start to learn about female nature, you'll start to learn that game is less about... It's not necessarily all about looks, necessarily. It's not all about looks. It's not that, oh, looks. It's more so that having game isn't really a thing that will raise her interest more than it will allow you access to women that are on the fence about you. You know what I mean? It will broaden the amount of women that you will that you can bag. You know what I'm saying? But, as far as your looks, your height, you know what I mean? That kind of sets up, you know what I mean? There's a cap as to how many women you could pull. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. There's a cap to it. Game, like, bro, look, for example, I'm 5'9". If I were to spit game to a girl, if I was single and I was to spit game to a girl, there's no way I'm gaming my way into a girl who's 6'2". And if it do happen, it's probably a girl that got low self-esteem, who probably don't nobody else want. Because why the fuck would a 6'2" girl want to fuck with a 5'9" nigga? You know what I mean? So anyway, I disagree with like most of this tier list, but it's cool though, gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go in on you, especially because we can't see you, and this is your opinion, bro. But in my opinion, this shit worse than FedEx, man. I ain't gonna lie, this shit worse than FedEx, bro. What did you doing, man? What is this? I'm out, man. Peace.